Okay, Tibbers, this is Robert 28, 1979. And this video is more or less, I'm doing this as a video to share with Wayne at the diesel stop. This is the 97 Cummins truck that I got from my granddad. And for those of y'all that don't know it, I bought this truck off my granddad. I gave him $2,000 for it. And let's see if I can get the hood pop. It is a 12 valve Cummins, and it is P-pumped. Now, problem I'm having with this thing, my grandpa paid a mechanic down south to replace the injector pump. Supposedly he replaced it. Okay, he tells you use the same old shut-off solenoid, which is bad. It doesn't work. I got to turn the key on, reach in there and pull it up. But the problem I'm having is this little bleeder screw right here on the top of the fuel filter. I can prime this thing by hand, and I get a bunch of air bubbles coming out of that. So I've looked and I've seen videos of the fuel heater, which still has it. And yes, I'm pretty sure that it is bad, because when I was trying to mess with it, something was smoking, and I went searching and found that it was the little plug on the top of that cootis. I mean, you got a plug on the side for the heater, and you got one on the top. It looked like it was coming from the one on the top, but I couldn't really tell. So I'm going to eliminate that. But the other question is, I don't know if the guy ever got this thing timed right. I did have it try to start one time, and that's when that thing started smoking, and now it just gets nothing but a bunch of air bubbles coming out of the fuel. I had fuel shooting out of this port here. So I come over here and cracked all the injector lines. You can see it's got some wetness to it. And I'm using a new camera, by the way, guys, so but I was getting good fuel to the back three, but not the front three. And then now I'm not getting fuel to nothing. And yes, I'm going to admit, I did pull the boot loose. It was already loose. Pull it down, put just a little shot of starting fluid just to see if it would do anything, and it tried to fire. It was not a big squirt, nothing major, didn't figure out how to drown the damn thing, just one little quick, and that was it. Just to see, and it did try to crank. So it's a very clean little two-wheel drive truck, you know. Of course, I got a bunch of crap in it right now. But my main thing is, I need to try to get this thing started. It's set for over a year because they never could get it to start once he replaced that injector pump. Okay, now they took it to another mechanic, and they said the injector pump was bad, because they could get fuel to the injector pump but nothing out of the injector pump. Okay, I got fuel to come out of that injector pump because none of them knew to check the fuel shut-off solenoid, I guess. Turn the key on, pop it up, you get fuel to go to your pump. Primed it all up, and I got to shoot fuel out, put it back together. She tried to fire, and then that was it. And then that damn heater deal smoked, so I'm going to take that off, eliminate it, put it back together. But this video is more or less for, like I said, for Wayne at the diesel stop. I know he's a real big Cummins guy, and I don't even know if this injector pump's timed right. So I've yet to hear it actually run. So if you got any ideas or anything, I sent you a message or whatever. Please get a hold of me if you can. Try to figure this out, because I really need to get this truck running and going, and because I got another trip going back down to San Marcos, where I went and got it from, to go see my grandparents again, and I told them I'd drive this down there. So, but anyways, that's what it is, where I'm at on this thing. I mean, I got the truck. Like I said, I gave my grandpa $2,000 for the truck. You know, it's got 201,000 miles on it. And the only problem they had is it just got to where it wouldn't start, and then somebody told me it was a bad injector pump, so he had that guy replace it. And all it was the fuel shutoff solenoid would not engage. Just typical things. I've done some work on these motors, just not real in depth on them. But that is a very typical thing for these things to go out on these older Dodges. You just get weak over time and not work. But anyway, like I said, this is just a video mainly for that. I'll do another video of it later, a more in-depth video. So anyway, if I can get a little bit of help on it and fix some broken vacuum lines and crap, if I can get a little bit of help on it, I'd be appreciated. But anyway, I'm gonna send this video to Wayne as a response video and see what he says on it, and maybe he can give me some good advice on this truck. So, but I do know I will be coming in later, taking the front end apart, pulling the wishbone out of the front, because I am going to fix that killer dowel pin issue with this motor. Check on my timing marks, make sure everything's in time. I know there's told you sitting here, and I watched a video on that. I just want to get it running, and I'm fixing to start working on it, and hopefully I'll get it running and I'll do an update video with it running, but you know, we'll see. But I'm not very big on Cummins, not very big on the Dodge stuff. Everybody knows I'm a Chevy guy, but it's just the sentimental value of this truck. I couldn't let it go. So that's the whole reason I bought it. Just the memories of my granddad with it. Other than that, I'll do some more videos. I've busted my other camera. I've got some videos on memory, and I had to buy a new laptop, so I'm trying to get everything to integrate and interface with each other so I can get the videos done. Hopefully this one will go up as well. But anyways, I'm gonna end this video because I got a lot of shit to get done today and no time to get it done in. So comment, rate, subscribe. We'll see y'all guys in the next one. Have a good one.